What is his place?
There's nothing to worry about. Take a seat.
Mr. Shepherd told me you've been having a hard time of it lately. Being a teenager's never easy. And when you're having these wicked thoughts you've been experiencing, well, just makes things even more difficult, doesn't it?
Maybe.
Lucas, to really take in what we're saying, you have to keep eye contact at all times, okay? I've been hearing all about your troubled home life. I understand your father considers himself to be married to another man.
What do you mean, considers?
You truly have my sympathy. Your dad doesn't love you enough to battle through his demons.
What are you going on about? My dad loves me. I'm going home.
Sit. I understand your misguided loyalty to your father. I really do. But surely the shame he's brought on you and your sister must be overwhelming. Which is why I was puzzled, disappointed. Mr. Shepherd told me you'd acted on your feelings towards another boy.
Me and Dylan, we were just holding hands. It was a joke.
What you did was no laughing matter. Give me your hands. Now, close your eyes while I pray to God for your damaged soul.
What did you think of Mr. Hawthorne's prayer?
Well, it's just I'm not sure I really believe in all that God stuff.
Why?
Well, it could be all made up, couldn't it?
I can assure you it's far from made up. The Bible is the Word of God.
Yeah, but there's no proof of that, though, is there?
If you'd actually looked at it, you'd realize the teachings of the Bible are all about living a good and happy life. And from what I've been hearing, your behavior of late doesn't exactly signify a person who's happy, does it?
No.
So maybe it would be a good idea if you were to read it then.
Of course. I promise I'll give it a go.
You'll do more than give it a go. You'll read it and accept God's teachings. After all, He's accepted you despite the depraved feelings you're secretly harboring.
Right. Are we done now?
The evening's only just beginning.
I'm sorry, I can't do this.
If you want us to fix you, then you need to trust us. Okay?
I always kind of knew that I didn't like girls because I liked boys, and at first I thought it was okay because of my dad, and then at Christmas he said to me that he was happy that I wasn't gay, because he said it meant my life would be easier, and none of my friends felt the way that I did, and I just wanted to be like them. I just wanted to be normal.
Of course you did. Because that's the correct way for a man to lead his life.
You've mentioned your father a lot. I read in your school reports that your mother passed away several years ago.
What happened?
She was killed by my stepdad. It was because she found out that he was gay, and that he was sleeping with all these other men in the village, including my dad. he was so scared that she'd tell someone that he killed her. I'm sorry,
There's nothing to apologize for. You've done really well, Lucas. This is exactly what we needed to hear.
Why don't you take a moment to compose yourself? Then we'll continue.
So then, I decided to not be gay. But then, I met Dylan, and I'd never felt anything like it before. I just loved everything about him. The way he looked, the way he walked, the way he talked. And he had this smile. So I couldn't believe it when I found out that he liked me. I just wanted to hold him and kiss him. And more and so much more. What are you doing?
I want you to look at yourself and see how ashamed God is feeling right now about what you've just said.
Lucas, do you realize your poor mother lost her life because your father and your stepfather couldn't control their sexual urges?
And if either of these men had sought the help of people like us, we could have got them the support they needed. And that way, your mum would still be around. But luckily for you, we're here to help.
I didn't know I could be fixed.
Of course you can.
If you're willing to let God into your life right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Good. That's enough for this evening. Let's get you home.
I'm proud of you, you know.
You are?
Yes.
I know that deep down you are a good and kind young man. And I am very glad that you're letting Mr. Hawthorne and me help you. That is what you meant, isn't it?
Yeah. I really do want you both to help me turn my life around.
Glad to hear it. I'll see you soon.
Justify the loss of every choice you made. Heat of the moment. I can see your eyes in my eyes in the mirror. It's just a state of flux. Too much and not enough at the same time. I know that you ain't fine. I know you'll be alright this time, this time. It's just a state of change. So close yet far away at the same time. I know that you ain't fine, but I know you'll be alright this time, this time. It's just a state of change. So close yet far away at the same time. I know that you ain't fine. I know you'll be alright this time, this time.
Now, if you want to watch a Hollyoaks episode in full, just click here, or click here to keep up to date with all the drama from the village. Don't forget to subscribe.